Good evening. My name is Lyba Batla, and tonight I would really like to talk about the positive impacts of social media and how social media has helped us bridge social gaps. Now I want to start off with a fact and build upon from there. The surface area of the Earth is around 196.9 million square miles. Now let's take a step back and think about this number from an average person's perspective. How long does it take one person to walk 1 mile? Now multiply that number by 196.9 million, and we should get the amount of time it would take us to walk the entire Earth in minutes. Well, the average person walks 1 mile in 15 minutes, but if you're with me, it's definitely going to take you longer. At this rate, it would take us 2,953,500,000 minutes to walk the entire Earth. Wow. Well, when one set out to travel back in the day, this is exactly how they viewed this number: tremendous and overwhelming. However, this really isn't applicable to our world today, seeing that mankind has created so many technological innovations to help speed time and connect our small world. We can now access and view the entire world through a single tap on a screen, which leads me to my key point, that social media, which is a big part of our technological era, has figuratively made our world a smaller place. As they say, you have the world at your fingertips. Now, when you think of social media, what comes to mind? Bias and false news, or the spreading of new creative ideas? Cyberbullying, or supporting your peers? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, do you associate a positive or negative connotation when you think of social media? I know for a fact right now, many of you guys in this audience are associating a negative connotation, but my responsibility here today is to show you the positive. For example, if you're a businessman or a businesswoman, then these different platforms have allowed you to advertise in numerous unique ways. If you're an activist, then these different platforms have allowed you to share your ideas and spark interest in people that find your ideas valid. If you're a creator, blogger, traveler, photographer, then these different platforms have allowed you to share your experiences and journeys. Even if you consider yourself the normal, average, everyday person, these platforms have allowed you to connect to people from all across this world, including family and friends. Speaking from personal experience, my mother's side of my family lives in Pakistan, and before they had the means of gaining current technology, we called them on the old telephone to hear the voices of our loved ones that we hadn't seen for 5 to 6 years. I cannot tell you how amazing it is with new technology to be able to see and hear my loved ones, and to be able to share pictures and videos with them of everyday life. It also makes me feel as though the distance between my family and me isn't 8,344 miles. It's as if we're in the same room, less than a couple steps away. Now, social media has also allowed me and encouraged me to pursue a technological field involving computer science and engineering. I see people such as Malala Yousafzai, who was shot in the head for trying to pursue a higher education, who now advocates for the right of anyone, no matter race, gender, or religion, to be educated. I see the organization Girls Who Code, who advocate education through the means of social media, and I feel empowered to make a difference as a woman pursuing a technological field in her career. Last year, when I took my first year of computer science, I was finding it difficult to grasp and understand the concepts to their full extent. But with help from my amazing peers, teachers, and my constant perseverance, I was successful and knew for sure that if I had made it this far, then I could definitely pursue the field that I had been dreaming about since I was a little girl. I decided to continue on to higher level computer science, and in the future hope to be able to utilize my coding skills in order to make a difference. Now, social media has bridged the gap between you and me. It has allowed me to share a piece of myself with you today, and maybe you tomorrow. I encourage you, go out there and explore the 196.9 million square miles of it. Social media does not necessarily have to define who we are, but it can definitely empower us to build a stronger bond and to connect our small world. If you enjoyed my talk, be sure to empower others and share this positivity by liking, subscribing, and sharing this talk. Thank you.